So if you're looking to get a Canon 85mm 1.8, I would definitely recommend this. This is a straight, short answer. I would get one of these because I've used this for multiple jobs, commercial, personal, and just YouTube stuff. We're gonna go through all the pros and cons of this lens. Let's go. So the first cons of this lens is build quality. It is primarily made of plastic, so you're not going to be throwing this at walls and expecting it to work. As for switches and the focus ring, they do the job. The focus ring is not that smooth, although you can actually see what focus you are on the little meter there. So as for build quality, it's not pro line, but hey, it does the job. Another con, there's no IS. If you don't know what IS is, it's image stabilization. So basically, if you want to get rid of the little shaky bits, this lens is not going to do that because there is no built-in IS. Another con, autofocus. I personally have found this autofocus to be a bit loud and slow. This lens was made like a while back, so I completely understand why it's doing that. But the question is like, does it still hold up in 2022? It does. It still autofocuses and it's still pretty accurate most of the times. Autofocus, it is slow. It is loud, but if you can get around that, then it's still decent. But pros with this lens, there's actually a lot of them. So sharpness is one of them. Sharpness with this lens is pretty good. I've used this for some wedding, some commercial work as well. So you can see now, even zoomed like 400% in, it still remains like quite sharp. So another pro is chromatic aberration. So it is still there because this isn't a pro line lens. They haven't refined this all the way. So there is still a bit of imperfections when it comes to chromatic aberration, but it is not noticeable, unlike the 50mm 1.8. Overall image quality is actually quite good, especially for the budget and the value of this lens. The bokeh is so nice and creamy. It is perfect for any sort of portrait photography. I would recommend this if you're a beginner photographer. I actually had this paired up with the Canon 80D. It was a fantastic duo actually. This and the Canon 80D. I was actually able to get some really cool shots with that. Again, shot a wedding with it. I did a couple of commercial shoots with just the 50mm and the 85, and I primarily used the 85 because I like sitting back and getting those candid shots. So this is really good. So because I was pairing this with the Canon 80D, any crop sensor camera, this is actually a 136mm. So technically, if you put this on a full frame, it'll be true 85, and then you put this on a crop sensor, it's gonna be 136mm, which is that extra little bit of distance that you might want. So this is EF mount. So you're not gonna be using this on any newer mirrorless cameras, unless you use an adapter, which you can do, which still performs alright as well. But that pretty much sums it up. I would recommend this. If you're looking to get this in 2022, I recommend this because it's a budget-friendly lens. You get some awesome results. You're getting your sharpness, controlled chromatic aberration, decent autofocus, really nice bokeh and depth of field. So if you're looking to get one of these, get it. Do it. Just send it, get it. I would recommend this for any beginner photographers or people who are wanting to step up their game in portrait photography. This could be used for architecture and landscape as well. So don't limit it to only.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
This isn't just for portrait photography. It could be used for architecture and landscape photos as well. Yeah. So overall, I love this lens. I recommend it. Hopefully this helped. If it did, please hit like. I really appreciate you watching. If you have any other questions about the 50mm, the 10-18, I will be making videos about them soon, so make sure to subscribe and look out for those. But hopefully this helped. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.